So you've heard of Christmas, right? But what about the day that technically ends the Christmas season? We're talking about Three Kings Day, also known as Epiphany, which is a pretty big deal, especially in some parts of the world.
It's true. A lot of people think Christmas ends on December 25th, but that's really just the beginning of the festivities. And this is where Three Kings Day comes in, right?
Exactly. It's like the grand finale. It observed on January 6th, and it commemorates the visit of the three wise men, or magi, to the baby Jesus. But what's interesting is that different cultures celebrate this day so differently.
Oh, yeah, it's just wild. In Western Christianity, they're focused more on the three wise men, the Magi, who are said to have brought gifts. And in Eastern Christianity, it is more of the baptism of Jesus.
Right. It's almost like two celebrations rolled into one day, but with different focal points. But both are still all about the manifestation of Jesus to the world, this big reveal.
So how do Mexicans celebrate it? Is it like what we see here with Santa Claus?
It's so different. Instead of Santa, it's the three kings who bring the presents in Mexico.
Yeah.
On the night of January 5th, kids leave their shoes out, along with a letter asking for their gifts. It's like a second Christmas, really.
Oh, wow. So it's like a second chance to get some presents? How does the tradition go?
Yeah, pretty much. And it's not just about leaving shoes. Some families include hay or grass for the camels, and then on the 6th, they wake up to find the gifts. They also eat a special cake called Rosca de Reyes with a baby Jesus figurine hidden inside.
Oh, that's a good one. I bet the kids love that. But what does it symbolize?
It's symbolic of the biblical story where the three wise men followed a star to find the baby Jesus and brought him gifts. The cake is round to symbolize a crown, and the baby Jesus figurine is hidden to represent the need to seek Jesus.
That's really beautiful. And I've also heard that Three Kings Day is a huge deal in Puerto Rico. What do they do?
It absolutely is. They call it El Dia de los Reyes Magos. What's interesting is that instead of camels, they say the kings arrive on horseback. So on the eve of January 6th, kids gather grass and put it in boxes under their beds for the horses, along with their wish lists.
That's so clever. Almost a mix of different traditions there. And
Yeah.
what about in Spain?
Oh, the day in Spain is big, like
What?
huge. They have these massive, colorful parades with floats and people dressed as the three kings, and it's all very festive. Children are very much the focus. They receive presents from the three kings on January 6th.
So that's the actual day when most kids in Spain get their Christmas presents?
Yeah, it's pretty much the main day for gifts.
Mm.
And they also have a cake similar to the Mexican one called Roscon de Reyes with the figurine of baby Jesus hidden inside, and the one who finds it gets to be king or queen for the day.
It's like a global treasure hunt, isn't it? With those cakes. They seem to vary, too.
They do vary. You have the Rosca de Reyes, you've got the Galette de Roi in France. They all have that hidden element. It adds a little extra surprise.
For sure. And what's the whole Catholic thing behind it? How does it fit in?
So in the Catholic Church, Three Kings Day, also known as the Epiphany, is really about the manifestation of Christ to the Gentiles. It is that moment where the three wise men came to worship Jesus.
It's interesting because they symbolize, the three ages of man. And it's a great story of faith and wonder for the encounter of the Magi with Jesus.
It is. That sense of wonder is key. It's the 12th day after Christmas, and it also traditionally closes the Christmas season for them. And that's why the Catholic Church recognizes Epiphany as a significant religious holiday.
So it's a pretty significant event in many cultures, more than just the gifts, right?
Exactly. It's a day with rich cultural traditions, unique customs, and deep religious significance. From the presents in Mexico to parades in Spain and water rituals in Eastern Christianity, Epiphany is more than just an extension of Christmas. It's a celebration of Jesus' manifestation to the world and an end to the holiday season.
It's fascinating how this day is observed with so much creativity and meaning across the world. It's really something special.
It is. It's a reminder of the diverse ways people around the world celebrate and honor their traditions. It's a beautiful thing.